Okay, what's up guys? blazerdb here, back with another tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be covering cinematics and how to set up sexy cinematics. So basically the basics of this tutorial is going to be covering a basic multiply effect, and all you really have to do is just mask and freeze frame. It's very simple. So excuse me, I had to blow my nose. I mean sneeze. Chew. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. Let's just jump into After Effects, and it is like 3 o'clock where I am because I've been working on this edit and trying to get this dual touch finished, as you see right now. And just so a lot of people can stop asking me, since I edit on Mac, I do everything in After Effects. As you see, I have about, I don't know, 32 layers in this clip. I mean, in this edit, and the edit's only about, I'm only like, um, 50 seconds into it. So So that's just should answer the simple question for you guys. Now, the next scene I'm gonna set up is a cinematic to the tack switch that Magic does in the dual touch. And I'm trying to find the clip if I can find it. Where is it at? Okay, I don't see it. So I'm just gonna import it. I thought I had it in here, but whatever. It doesn't matter. So basically what you need is a clip where a guy is just basically jumping off of something, is basically where you start this at to get this type of effect. And I need it to where he's in the where he's about to jump. All right, right there. So once he finishes his jump, okay, he already finished it. Whoops, what the hell? Oh, that was what's his name. I'm sorry. I kind of we recorded this cinematic so long ago. Okay, I'm gonna split the layer right here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make my comp size the same as the layer. Just gonna make it. Oh shit! I hit a 2 instead. I'm sorry. It's like really early in the morning where I am in the States. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna make it the length of that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna come over here and throw some color correction on it really fast, so it'll look a little better. And that, nope, whoops, hit the wrong one. That one should work. Okay, so basically what I want to do is I want to go to the find the first part where he jumps out. So say jumps right there. That's a nice spot. What I'm gonna do is click on the clip, hit Command D to duplicate the layer. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split the layer that I just duplicated, delete the first part of it, and then what you want to do is come up here to layer, go to time, and enable freeze frame. Once you do that, make sure that you have this layer clicked. Come up to this little button right here, which is your pen tool, or you can just press G. And what we're gonna do is simply mask around the guy. Now you want to try to make this mask as close as possible. And I'm not even sure if that's him, but I think that's a shadow, but whatever, it'll work. So yeah, just pretty much mask around the guy, and make sure your your resolution's on full, so you can get the best quality out of zooming in, because trust me, it's gonna look like shit when you zoom in on it or whatever. So make sure that your quality is on full, and if your computer can't handle the full quality preview, at least make sure it's on half so you can, you know, get a decent mask out of it. So yeah, it's really not much to talk about in this tutorial because it's pretty self-explanatory once you after you see me do the first two parts. So after you mask around the guy, what you want to do is come down here, make another duplicated layer, go forward a couple of frames. Say about right there. Then what you want to do is split this layer, and then click on the layer that you just split, come up to time, and enable a freeze frame for that layer. And here we are, back to masking. And that's not really a good spot because that sniper is right there. So what we're going to do is just going to undo that, duplicate the layer again, and we're just going to move them out the way of that guy's sniper. Okay, right there, that's a good spot. Like I said, split the layer, click on that, go to time, go to freeze frame. Now what I'm gonna do is mask around this guy. So just bring your mask tool and mask. But like I was saying, it's not really much to talk about in this edit. So well, not really edit, but this tutorial. So I'm basically gonna cover a lot of frequently asked questions that I get a lot. And one frequently asked question I get a lot is how I got started and how I'm not really big on YouTube. I only got like almost 2,000 subs, but I get a lot of feedback on my videos from my subscribers, and a lot of people have been asking me how do I get such good feedback, because when they post videos, they obviously get dislikes and people don't comment. Pretty much what I do is I interact with my subscribers. A lot of my subscribers will tell you if they have a question or anything, I will talk to them about it and try to help them out, unless it's for like getting plugins or something like that, because I really don't help people get plugins or anything like that. And hold that conversation on pause just in case you're slow or something and can't figure out the whole process I'm doing. Basically what you want to do is duplicate the layer again, go to the next spot where you want, which is right there for me, split the layer, go to that layer that you split, go to time, enable freeze frame, and mask again. So back to what I was talking about. So pretty much what I do is I interact with my subscribers. Some of my subscribers have me added on Skype, so whenever I'm on Skype and they need a question asked, they can just simply ask me on Skype. I don't game as often as I used to, but I also game with a lot of my subscribers, and you know, if they ever ask me to watch some of their edits, I'll go and watch those when I have time and comment and tell them what they need to improve on and things like that. But that's pretty much what I do to get feedback from my subscribers. I pretty much interact with them, and you never know, you might meet people that you honestly might like. I mean, all your subscribers are not annoying people, you know. So just basically interact with your subscribers. Give back. I try to give back to my subscribers for everything that they've done for me. I really wish they stopped asking me about this CC pack. The editing pack is gonna come out whenever I get done or find some time to finish it. I mean, well, actually, it pretty much is basically finished. I'm just being too lazy to put it out right now. I don't know why. I'm just too lazy. But pretty much what you want to do is, you know, just give back to the people. That's what I try to do and whatnot. Also, another frequently asked question is, how do my edits get seen? I get a lot of dislikes and things like that. And basically what I can give you is, the biggest piece of advice that I can give you guys is to make sure that you are happy with your edits, and make sure that, you know, you like your edits. For, like, let's say the best way I can put it is, I don't put out an edit unless I like it. I have to like it myself. I won't put out something that's half done. That's why I generally take my time and make sure I perfected everything before I even put out an edit. But anyway, now since we have all that mask, you see we have the animation of the guy multiplying like that. So what we can do is touch this up, is just add a little plugin called Motion Blur, Real Smart Motion Blur. You can just well, actually, before we even do that, what we can do is we can just because what I'm gonna do for this, I'm just gonna select all my layers. I'm gonna hit pre-compose, and I'm just gonna name this text switch cinematic. Okay, got that. I'm gonna throw some motion blur on this layer. I'm just gonna buff this up to about 85, and I'm gonna change this to 1, and that's just gonna get us a little motion blur effect while they're splitting. I can't even talk. While they're spinning in the air, as you see, it's kind of blurry when they spin in the air. So that's all that's gonna do. Also, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scale this up to about 105, like so, because I'm gonna add aftershake to it. And when you don't scale your image a little higher, you can get black bars when you use aftershake. So that's why I tend to try to scale it up so I won't get the black bars. And what I use is my aftershake settings. I use 2 for the slider, 6 for the amount, and generally 5 or 6 for the amount and rotation, just depending on what you use, and that just gives you a smooth, nice camera wiggle. Also, something I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw some text right here. Change this to that text. Well, 103 did work, but okay. I'm just gonna type in the tack switch like so. Drag my text right here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come to blending modes, and I'm gonna type in overlay, so it pretty much just overlays the text like so. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on my text layer. I don't know why I did that, and I'm gonna just simply draw a mask, and this is how I'm gonna do the mask. So let me zoom in a little bit more. Kind of want it to curve right there like so, and then I'm just gonna mask this out right here, and I want it to curve right about there, and then I'm just gonna drag it up. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on my text. I'm gonna go to text, then I'm gonna go to path options. I'm just gonna click mask 1, and it's basically gonna put the text on the mask that I just created. And then I'm gonna come down here to first margin, and I'm just gonna drag my text away. So I'm gonna try -900 and see how far that gets me. Okay, right there. So I'm just gonna drag it till it's off the screen. I'm gonna add a I don't know why I was about to say freeze frame. I'm gonna add a keyframe. I couldn't get that out of my mouth. And then I'm gonna go over 55 seconds in the video, and I'm just gonna subtract. I'm just gonna take the negative off and keyframe it right there, so the text basically just goes from a negative degree to a positive degree. And so, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a little motion blur to this layer, and I'm not gonna use to my text layer, and I'm not gonna use RMSB. I'm just gonna click right here to enable motion blur, and click right here to enable motion blur in our composition. So this is pretty much the base effect to setting up sexy cinematics. I'm just gonna RAM preview this really fast for you guys, so you guys can see what it looks like. Well, as a matter of fact, hold on, let me get rid of this sound because I hate hearing it in my headset when I'm doing tutorials. But I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, be sure to check it out. Also, special thanks to Rossi for letting me post this tutorial. He's helped my channel out a lot with helping me gain more subs and things like that. So if you're not familiar with my channel, please check it out. It's a great do a lot of After Effects tutorials, showing you guys how to edit and simple things like that. So this is basically the cinematic that I'm using for the edit. that I'm working on, and this is basically after it hits the tack switch. So that's what it looks like. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. It's been blazerdb, and please like the video. Please comment. Please help support Rossi for this great channel that he have, and the people who are watching on my channel. You know, you guys always give me likes, so I appreciate you guys for that. Also, this edit should be out. I don't know. I'm gonna give it about another week. I should be done with this edit, so be out on the lookout for that. So it's been blazerdb. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll talk to you guys later.